This is a very interesting video because I really have been looking forward to doing something like this for a while. Well, I'm just going to go straight into it. 5 challenges I have faced as an independent artist in Nigeria and how I overcame and I'm still overcoming them. What challenges have you had as a musician? Please share them with me. I want to know. But I was thinking about ideas for this channel, and I was like, why don't you share a lot of more of your ideas, Zainab? And this is something that I'm really excited to talk about because, oh boy, plenty. Okay, and this is going to be a very short video because it's just 5 challenges, but I really want to share with you and I want to know what you think. Before I go further, my name is Zainab Sule. I'm a singer, songwriter, guitarist, and I've been doing music since professionally, maybe since like 2012 or 2013. I have been able to self-tour around the US, Nigeria, Nairobi, and I'm still trying to still go more places because I learned the hard way. So anyway, I'll give a brief background and whatever, but yes, this is one topic I'm really excited about. First challenge is financial challenges. I think that one of the most and the only challenge that most musicians will face is money. Let's just call it a spade. Let's call it spade a spade. When I first started out, I was faced very early that I needed to find funds. And so it dawned on me that I needed to have a job. Having a job feels like selling out, but it feels like, hey God, if I don't get a job now, people will think, say, I don't want to do music again. But I was very lucky to fall into a skill that I really am very good at, which is web design. And that kind of helps me get funds. So way back, I'm talking like I was still in school. I was doing like stuff on the side. I'll get money. I'll run and go and shoot a video. And I was doing that and it wasn't sustainable. And I asked people a lot. And when I say people, I don't mean begging. I have family. I had to find a way to survive. I had to find a way to do the music. So I asked a lot. I would ask my uncle. I would ask my mom. I would ask my sisters, my brother-in-law. Boss, I beg that they shoot video, I beg drop bar. And those things, as crude as they were, they worked. I've had this saying and I've heard it and it has led my life up to this level. Don't die in silence, ask, So now you would say now the more modern methods are crowdfunding and asking strangers to help. But I'm more comfortable asking family members to help than asking strangers to help. So if you have that one person who you think has money, then tell him. The second one was limited exposure and promotion. One thing of being an independent artist is that, trust me, you're not under a major label. So you're going to have very limited exposure. Very early in my career, like, it dawned on me that, you're not going to get the mainstream shows. You are not a mainstream artist. I was like, hey, how do I run this thing? I came up with the idea for doing live shows. When I said I was going to do these live shows were shows that I wouldn't be the only person on the stage. I would call other artists who were my peers who would come and perform. And so I did the math. If I call person A has maybe 10 fans. I call everybody. By the time person A, person B, person C, person D all bring in their fans to one venue, we have our show. And that was how Zainab Sule Live was born. And from you can see from the B-rolls, we've had great shows. That was something I learned very, very easily, that create your own thing, create your own platform, create your own stage, and bring other people on it. It's not all about yourself. I met some of the biggest celebs in my life by reason of the article they read about Zainab Sule. And this is just because we had people who helped and people who had goodwill. So I leveraged on the goodwill, I leveraged on the fact that we were bringing other people to the event, and that was how the shows became, well, for the niche industry that we're trying to build. That was what we started doing. So I have learned that don't do things alone, bring people into it. And this particular problem is a consistent problem. How do you constantly deal with low exposure? Now in the days of TikTok, I'm just getting to TikTok and I'm now doing that on TikTok, so you can follow me there, Zainab.Sule, I think. And I'm just trying to see how else can you bring in people to do that. So it's a constant problem and it demands a constant, ever-changing solution. Then number 3, main challenge that I faced as an independent artist, time management. I could write an entire book about time management, honestly, because I have a other life where I build websites and I manage a whole bunch of clients. And then I have this other life where I go and sing to people. And I have these two lives who pay not so equally, but we're not complaining. Oh, and I have parents, and I have people, I have friendships, I have relationships to keep. How the average person would burn out. So very, very quickly, I started these things. So I delegated, I managed my time, but I used software a lot. I planned my days. Okay, today I'm shooting YouTube, and I'm also creating content for my new single that's coming out, and I'm doing this, and there's just so many things happening at the same time. But because I have been able to schedule, plan, request the help of people, I'm able to manage this time carefully. Make sure that you put in a system that is going to help you. If you want to know more about my time management skills, trust me, I'm willing to share that in another video, not now, but that is something that is very important. Then number 4 is finding collaborators. I could write another book about collaborators. Don't forget that as an independent artist, not everybody wants to collaborate with you because they think you're not all that. So how do you solve that? Find the ones that will collab and move on, and I've had some beautiful collaborations in my time, and I think that's when it's time, people would collaborate with you. And the one I would say is that you can build a network of reliable musicians, producers, managers, and promoters, and set expectations, and they would relate with you. It's not for lack of trying, though. I've actually reached out to some of my peers in the same niche industry we're in for collabs, and they just didn't work out. Either one person's too busy, or somebody just feels a little on another pedestal. It sure doesn't work out. But then you move on with the ones that have, and then you go, because there would always be somebody who won't be like, yeah, why not? And then you move on. Finally, number 5 is maintaining motivation and dealing with rejection. One question I've been asked so many times is, Zainab, how do you keep staying motivated? I'm in my 8th official year as an artist, as a niche artist. It's one thing. Music is still the love of my life. Music is still the reason I stand up in the morning. I still say, oh, I love to sing. I still pick up my guitar and I play every day. Sorry. I still pick up my guitar and I shall play. And it's something that gives me joy. And when you are doing something effortlessly, you don't need motivation. Like, there are some days I'm not in the mood. I'm like, for example, the live shows I told you guys about, I no longer want to do it. I just decided to travel one period, and I just kept on traveling. And I'm supposed to be on tour, and I never thought. I just wanted a break. But you can allow yourself to have a break, and then you can allow yourself to come back. So I would say that you should cultivate resilience, you should focus on personal growth and creative fulfillment, celebrate your small victories, seek feedback to improve, attend workshops and conferences, and surround yourself with a supportive community of fellow musicians. That's something that's helped me. I have a lot of musicians that I can reach out to, say, hey guys, what's up, how far, let's jam, and then we jam, and then I feel better. So motivation is something definitely there's a challenge as an independent artist, and those are the 5 challenges that you will face. It might be more, it might be less. Did I miss anything? Tell me what your challenges are below. Thank you for watching. My name is Zainab, and if you have had value or you have learned anything, please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.